Welcome, everyone. My name is Larith. I am the founder of Microsoft Academy, and we're going to talk about different ways to get into tech. I'm super excited for you guys because I'm here to debunk the myth that degrees are the only way to get into tech, because that's certainly not true. If it was true that degrees are the only way to get into tech, then I wouldn't be in tech because I don't got no computer science degree. You know who else doesn't have a computer science degree? Loris Jimu. He ain't got no computer science degree, but he's doing pretty well in tech, if you ask me. So we're just going to talk about the different ways to get into tech, um, and then we'll have a Q&A. The most important part of this live stream is the Q&A, where you get to ask me any question that you have, and I'll make sure to answer every single question. There's no question that will go unanswered. Okay. So, why get into tech? Let's start there. It's one of the most highest paying fields out of them all. Like, um, we did this last week. If you joined the live last week, we Googled the top 10 richest people on earth. And we assume that you want to make money, right? I mean, if you're getting into a career, yes, sure, you can do it for passion, and that's fine. But passion does not pay the bills. Passion don't pay no bills. You need money. And when we did a calculation of the top 10 richest people on earth, we saw that 8 out of 10 of the world's richest people are in tech. Okay. 8 out of 10 of the world's richest people are in tech. So there is money to be made in this field. Everyone knows that. It's a no-brainer. However, there are gatekeepers out there. And guys, I don't gatekeep. I do not gatekeep. I tell it like it is. I say it like it is. Um, there are many ways to get into tech. And today we're gonna go through the different methods that you can use and the ones that I recommend. Okay. Let's start with the first one. The first way to get into tech is through a degree. I know I said there are many ways, but I just want to get it out there for those that think I'm anti degrees because I'm not. Okay. Degree is one of the most predictable ways to get into tech. It's been there for years. And there are many, many companies in South Africa and across the world that would not even look at you if you don't have a degree. It's like that out there. There are many graduate programs, there are many training programs that simply say no degree, no entry, especially because in South Africa, we have a high rate of unemployment. So it's an employer's market. The employer is the one that determines who they want. So a lot of employers, I would say maybe even half of the employers out there will say no degree, no party. So if you can afford it and you've got the time, you've got the money, you have the resources to do a degree, then I would recommend you to do a degree. If you're 18, 19, 20 years old, you've just finished your grade 12, you don't know what to do, I would recommend you to do a degree. Why would I also recommend a degree in addition to the job that you get? Well, going to university gives you things like life experience, right? For the first time, you are on your own, you are staying on your own, maybe you're renting a student accommodation and all these things, right? So if you've got the time, if you've got the money, I would say go and invest the 4 years, do the degree. However, caveat, pick a good college, pick a good university. Don't pick a bad university. If you're in South Africa, the few universities that I recommend would be UCT, the best university in Africa, Wits, UJ, Stellenbosch, UP. I think that's all. TUT is also good. It's a good school. Um, I think those six, if you do a computer science degree at those six, I only recommend these six because those are the ones that I personally know. I know the people that have gone there. I have seen the curriculum. I've worked with the graduates from those. I recommend those six. So go there. Don't do it at a bad university if you're going to go the degree route. So that's number one way. I'm going to share with you nine other ways to get into tech. It's not the only way. It's just the first one out of the nine that we have. And guys, this is a Q&A. So if you've got any questions, please feel free, drop them in the chat. I will take every single question that's coming from all the platforms that we're on. So we're live on YouTube, we're live on LinkedIn, we're live on TikTok, we're live on Facebook. We are taking every single question. And thank you, Megamind. Thank you so much for the comment. Do I recommend vibe coding? I do not. But if you are already a dev and you've got the skills and you know what you're doing, then for sure go vibe coding. For those of you that don't know what vibe coding is, vibe coding is this new phenomena that has risen where a person will sit with an AI like a Claude or a ChatGPT or a Gemini or whatever, and they build an app or a website simply by asking ChatGPT what to do. So you can say, hey, I want to build a website for this. What should I do? And then the AI will tell you what to do. Then you're like, how do I make the button bigger? Then the AI will tell you what to do. And you build your website or your app until it's done. That's vibe coding. So if you want to do that, sure, but I recommend you to actually get some skills first so that you know what you're vibe coding. It's very important for you to know what you're vibe coding. Okay. Next question. Your vids are so educative. Thank you, Sino. Now my options are cybersecurity, AI, machine learning, and AWS. Not sure where if it. I don't really understand that last word. So maybe, or not sure where I fit. Okay. Um, it really depends with what you like. It really depends with what your goal is. Um, Maybe just tell me more about yourself. Maybe you can send me a DM, send me a DM, and I can respond to you on a one-on-one because the parts that you have picked, they are all great. They are all great. They all work. They'll all get you a job. They're all in demand. But I need to know what kind of a person you are. Are you great at maths? Do you like networks? Do you like building apps? Are you a creative person? Are you a logical person? It all depends with you. Okay. Is software development going to be replaced by AI? The answer, Matthew, thank you, Matthew, for the question, is no. Software development will not be replaced by AI because at the end of the day, all AI is software development. At the end of the day, ChatGPT is a software. Claude, Gemini, all these Gen AIs, they're all softwares. They need developers to build, they need developers to maintain, they need developers to add new features, they need developers. So the skill that is actually more in demand, the best skill to learn is software development, in my opinion. Because without software developers, without coders, we don't have anything. There's a reason why Mr. Belmar from Microsoft in the early 2000s was shouting, developers, developers, developers. There's a reason why Steve Jobs, when he built Apple, he was all about let's get as many developers as possible to build on the Apple ecosystem. Because without developers, it doesn't matter what technology you have, you're not going to be able to get the most out of it. So, no, developers will not be replaced by AI because developers built the AI. Okay, I have something going on with my setup here. Okay, please just give me a minute. Okay, you guys can see me. Everything is good. All right. Next question: is UKZN a bad university? I don't know. I've never been to UKZN. I don't know anyone from UKZN. I've never seen their curriculum. I don't know. I don't know. I can't say anything about them. They are probably a good school, but I don't know. Uh, Momoza, does testing be recommended to get into the environment? I wouldn't recommend you to get into software testing. And the reason is because I think that's one function that's really going to be replaced by AI. Um, I think testing is the first thing that's really going to suffer the better AI gets, because nowadays, if you're a dev, you're writing your code with Codium, right? You're writing your code with Cursor. Most of your code is pre-written and it's pre-tested. So I wouldn't bet on a career in testing for the next 10, 15 years of my life. I wouldn't do that personally. That's just me. Okay. Uyanda, any tips you can give me? I'm currently looking for an internship and I'm a computer science student. If you're looking for an internship and you're a computer science student, the only thing you need to do is know how to network and meet people. I'll tell you a story. There's this uh, guy, he is at Richfield. He's doing IT and is at the work integrated learning stage of his degree. And last week, Friday, he came to Melsoft with his CV and he just said, "Hey, Larry, I've been watching your lives. I'm looking for work integrated learning. My internship is fully paid for by government or something like that. I just need a place to learn." And I was like, "Do you have the skills that we need?" And he said, "No, I don't, but I'm gonna go and, you know, get them." And I was like, "Sure, great. If you get the skills that we need, you can come and do your work integrated learning here." It was that easy. It was less than 10 minutes done. What am I trying to say? If you are looking for an internship, the best way is to meet people and network. If you sit and apply on LinkedIn and Pnet, I did a video about a month ago and I got a lot of hate where I was saying if I was looking for a job or an internship, I wouldn't do it on Pnet and Indeed. I got a lot of hate from people that were saying, "I got my job from LinkedIn, I got my job from Pnet," but that was not my point. My point was it's not efficient. It's not the most efficient use of your time because people hire people. People hire people. If you can just meet the decision maker directly and ask for the job, your chances are much higher and you will save yourself a lot of time and a lot of rejection and "we regret to inform you" emails and all that stuff. So that's why I would recommend you just go straight to the decision maker. And these people are everywhere. Look for founders, founders, founders. They are everywhere. They're on LinkedIn. They are like hundreds of them, thousands of founders. Look for them, ask them, "I want to come work for you." It's really that easy. However, we are launching a new program at Melsoft. It's called the Melsoft Circle, and you can try it out free for 7 days. One of the courses in the circle is a how to get a job in tech course. I know that sounds crazy that we need a course on how to get a job, but that's where we are. It teaches you how to build your LinkedIn profile, how to build your CV, your portfolio website, and how to network with the founders that you need, what to say to them, and basically how to guarantee yourself a job in tech. And it's $9 per month, which is about 150 and 160 per month. But you can try it out free for 7 days. And if you're not happy or it's not working out for you, then you can just easily cancel. So if you want to learn more about it, just drop me a DM and I'll let you know. I'll give you more information on the circle, the Melsoft circle. It will be all over social media soon. Okay. We are doing a Q&A, guys. So if you've got any question, just feel free to drop it. To get the experience is a mission. Why? Sometimes qualifications are the same as nothing. Um, yeah, certifications. Okay, we'll touch on certifications later, but just stay tuned. We're going to talk about the right certifications to take. Okay. Um, Edwin, when is it commencing? Maybe I missed that. Please just let me know what you're referring to, and I'll get back to you. What about Bachelor? Okay, this is from Joy Talk. What about the Bachelor of Commerce in Business Information Systems at University of Venda? If you don't have another option, no disrespect to University of Venda, I've met some great engineers from there. To be honest with you, no disrespect. Um, it's a good program. Do it. If you don't have any other option, do it. If it's your first option, if it's close to home, you're in Limpopo, go for it. It's fine. It's a good place to start. I would still recommend it if you don't have another option. I gave you the 6 colleges to go to if you're an SA. Anything outside of that, just go to it if you don't have another option. Is digital marketing a good course? Ashanti, that's a great question. Digital marketing is one of the most underrated career paths on earth. Not many people understand digital marketing. People think digital marketing is just creating content. There is so much that goes into digital marketing. I'll tell you why I think digital marketing is one of the most precious career paths anyone can take. I have met hundreds, if not thousands, of founders. And guys, I have a podcast called the Truth Talk Podcast, where every single week I interview South Africa's greatest minds in business. So I know a thing or two about founders. I'm around them all the time. The biggest challenge that founders make or face is that they don't know how to get people to know about their stuff. They don't know. Founders can be great engineers that know how to build software, and they build the best technology, the best software that does, everything right. But not many founders know how to get customers. So if you can really become a master and a pro at digital marketing, and you know how to get customers for businesses, you are golden. You are golden. You are golden. So 100%, I recommend it. I myself am a digital marketer. I did the Google digital marketing course on Coursera. It's an amazing course. You can do it. It's like $49 a month, $29 a month, something like that. Amazing. You should definitely check it out. So I recommend digital marketing. Okay. While doing a diploma in computer science, what other things should I do to get into cybersecurity? Great question. Great question, Soso. Do you know why I'll say great question? Is because you are thinking about doing other things. And this is really what will set you apart as a computer science student, because you are doing other things. I see a lot of people that go to university and they just go there for the marks. They just go there for the coursework. They don't do anything outside. And those are the people that suffer. Those are the people that will suffer when they're done. I would recommend you to maybe do the CompTIA certificates. We can help you at Microsoft Academy with that. You can do it through us. Do the CompTIA certificates. Get your Security Plus, your N Plus. Get yourself some CompTIA certificates plus your degree. That would be amazing. Your life is set. As long as you continue learning and you continue improving and you continue growing, your life is pretty much set. So definitely you're on the right path. So I if I was your parent, I wouldn't be worried at all. Chumi Wumi, thank you so much for the thank you so much for the kind words. Uyanda, I'm also looking my work integrated learning. You suggest I go door to door. It can work, it cannot work, it can work, it cannot work. Yeah, just try it. Definitely try it. Okay, we have a question on um, YouTube from Mr. Patient Glovu. Need more information about your full stack development course bootcamp, e.g., pricing, and when is the next program starting? So, for our next intake of software development, the program is starting on the 7th of July, which is next Monday. And we have two different methods to take it. You can either do the accredited program, which is NQF5 certified. You get your SAQA qualification through the QCTO, fully accredited. And then you also get your Cisco certificates through our partnership with Cisco and the Microsoft Academy certification. And the pricing for that is 60K for the full year. And we've got different payment methods. You can choose to pay monthly, you can choose to pay once off and get a big discount. You can choose to apply for a student loan. Those are the payment options that we have. So if you need, yeah, that's the first one. And then the second way to take the full stack program is through a boot camp. So boot camp is 6 months. It's a lot more compact. And the reason it's more compact is because it doesn't have the accredited stuff. It doesn't have the QCTO accreditation. It just has the skills that you need to be job ready. So HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, Node, and you're done. And SQL for database, and you're done, and you're job ready. The biggest difference between the two is that the accredited program, which is 1 year, is the best one for beginners. Whereas the 6 month program is for people that already have tech skills. So maybe you did a degree, then you come and do the 6 month program. Or maybe you've done a lot of online courses like She Codes, ALX, then you come and do the 6 month program. But if you're an absolute beginner, then the best path is the 12-month program. Why are we so confident? It's because we have been around and we have done both. So we started off with 4 month boot camps, then we went to 6 month. Then, after numerous tests and numerous studies, we are now 100% confident that if you are an absolute beginner, then you need 12 months. You cannot do it in 6. There are a few people that can. There are a few people that can. There are a few people that are crazy that can, like me. I was mad when I got into tech. I was crazy. I was obsessed, and I did it in 4 months. I got a job after 4 months. I know many people that have done it in 4 months, 6 months, but the average person needs 1 year. That is the length that I would recommend if you're an absolute beginner. Okay, I hope I answered you, Mr. Patient Ndlovu on YouTube. Okay. Back to TikTok questions. Khalid Tiger. I want to drop the university. I was learning comp science. What advice will you give me? I would not drop out of university. If you're already in it, buddy, you've already invested, then continue. Don't don't quit. It's gonna serve you. You're already in it. You're already doing it. You're already invested. Just continue and finish. Unless things are not so good financially at home and you need to start making an income stat pronto, like yesterday, you need to start making money, then okay, fine, I get it. Or maybe you've got a great startup idea and you're getting some customers, you're getting some traction. You're now thinking, should I continue with this degree, or uh should I continue this degree, or should I just continue building my business? Then you can drop out. But if you're already in it and financially you're safe, then just continue, just finish your degree, do online courses on top, continue building your skill set, and yeah, then you're fine. So yeah, Lori Nkebs, you're lying. What am I lying about? Tell me what I'm lying about. Um, yeah, what am I lying about? What did I say that's not true? Okay. Matthew Shereny, is it good to master one language than to have a know-how of other languages? What a brilliant question. What a brilliant, brilliant question from Matthew. For beginners, I highly, highly recommend you master one language. Master one language. Be really, really good at one language. Then, once you get yourself a job, you're making money, then you can stack up your skills. Then you can add more. Then you can do more. Then you can be better. But what typically happens after you master one language is that it's easier for you to get a job or to it's easier for you to learn other languages once you've mastered one. So that would be my recommendation. Definitely master one first and then move on to others. That's why at Microsoft Academy, we do full stack JavaScript only. That's the one that we do first and foremost. And throughout the 1 year, you're just learning full stack JavaScript. And that also answers Evans question of which languages are the best and most searched for. Currently, the most in demand languages are JavaScript because it runs on every single website on earth. Literally every website that you interact with is JavaScript. And Python because AI is on the rise. And Python is mostly every single AI product that you see, your ChatGPT, all your machine learning products, all your large language models, they use Python. And Python can also be used on websites through Django. And Python is very easy to learn. So those are the two in demand. So if you're starting out, pick one of those two and go for them. Luckily, we have something really, really amazing at Melsoft. It's called the Melsoft Circle. It's a new product that we're launching on Monday. It's launching on Monday the 7th. It's an online learning platform for just $9 per month. You can learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Python, AI, cybersecurity. You can learn everything for one subscription. And all the courses under in the circle are certified by Cisco. So we can offer you all that for just $9 per month. And the best part is that you can try it out for free for 7 days. If you don't like it, then you don't continue, you don't subscribe. But we've got all those programs, we've got webinars, we've got networking events, we've got a lot of things that will be happening in that circle. It will be on a mobile app as well, and it will be on um, WhatsApp as well. We'll have a WhatsApp community going. So it's a great place for you to start. You can start there. It's a Christian community. I hope you guys are Christians. I'm not gonna start talking about religion. Um, but yeah, it's a Christian community as well. So going back to the Q&A, we've got about 30 minutes left. Please feel free, guys, to drop in your question. I'm here to answer every single question. And we have a question from YouTube from Young Sensu. I hope I pronounced your name right. If I'm already in a boot camp and in university, but feeling overwhelmed by the work of both, would it be a good idea to drop out of uni? No. Finish your degree, bro, or sis. Finish your degree. I would say finish your degree. I wouldn't recommend you to do bootcamp plus university at the same time because of what you just said. You're gonna feel very overwhelmed. Finish your degree. Degree degree is so expensive, and you've invested a lot of money, and there's a lot in it. Finish your degree, please. As much as I would want you to join Microsoft Academy and all that stuff in the boot camps, just finish your degree first. Then you can come back and finish your boot camp because degree is a lot more. The investment is bigger. You've put in you have a lot, and also the output that you get is also great. So I would pause the boot camp, finish my degree, and then come back to the boot camp. Okay. Anna Mabena. Oh, Anna, thank you so much for that compliment. I appreciate it a lot. Um, yeah, Anna is actually my wife, so it's great to see my wife jumping on to support me and make me smile on a live. Thank you. Um, I am married, by the way. Yes, I am. So yeah, if you want to check out my wife, just click on her profile. But anyways, let me not get distracted. Matthew. Oh, is it Matthew who was next? Yes. 60K rands or USD. It's in rand. Um, after okay, Momoza. After studying with your academy, do you also provide job placement? The answer is yes, we do. We have to. Let me explain how the job guarantee or the internship guarantee at Melsoft Academy works, how we prepare you, what we do, and I'll say it here right now on this stream. Okay. So if you're taking any of our programs, especially the accredited program, you have to go through work integrated learning. Okay. For an academy in South Africa to be accredited, you need to provide work integrated learning. The government is doing this because they want more people in tech. They want to reduce unemployment. So if you want to get accredited, you have to provide work integrated learning. So what we do at Melsoft is that we partner with several startups that are looking for tech talent. And then we also partner with an organization called Yes for Youth that is there to give out stipends. Okay. So once you're done, firstly, we prepare you through your technical interview. You know how to answer those questions. We teach you how to build a CV, how to build a LinkedIn, how to build a portfolio, all the things that make you look great. Then we link you with one of our partner companies. We don't just um, link you when you're not ready. We used to do that. Trust me, we used to do that. It didn't work out. A lot of people would just not, it just wouldn't work out. So that's what we do. We first prepare you, we first give you the skills. You need to hit a certain pass mark, which is about 80% of the programs. You need to be attending your lessons. You need to do well in the program because when you go out there in the job market, you are representing the badge. You're representing Melsoft Academy. So we can't just let anyone go out that's not well cooked. So once you've done all that and you're passing your classes and everything, then we place you. You go 3 months, 6 months, you get yourself employed. A lot of people that do internships end up doing full time with that company. It's called absorption. So we're incentivized as an academy to help you get placed. There are different types of internships. Some are paid. In fact, most of them are paid, but some are unpaid. So it really depends what stage of the year you're at. It really depends with the company. It depends with how well you've been doing in the program as well. So that's how it works. I will do a more thorough and a more detailed video on how the internship at Microsoft Academy works, and it will be on YouTube. We're actually working on that video, but that's how it works basically. So yeah, we are incentivized to help you. In fact, today I got a message from Tumelo Web, who just got hired at Kaizana Tech, which is another startup, and he's been hired as a UI UX designer. Last week we announced Junaid Alexander. We announced Yolanda Mejane. Also today we had Alan Muvala, who also got a job through Melsoft. So those are four names that have just got hired over the last couple of weeks, and our placement rate is still at 95% because we just have one more person that we need to place. So that's how it works. We are here to help you guys get hired. Charmaine, is tech for everyone or for geniuses? Tech is for everyone, Charmaine. It really is. Anyone can get into tech because there are so many roles, there are so many ways. Is programming and coding for everyone? No. Is cybersecurity, being a cybersecurity analyst for everyone? No. Is product management and project management for everyone? No. Is tech for everyone? Yes. We all have a role to play. You have certain strengths and qualities that we need in the tech field. As long as you have a good attitude, you're hardworking, you're honest, you are professional, you're constantly learning, you're constantly getting better, tech is for you. You don't have to be a genius. I am certainly not a genius, and I am in tech. So yeah. Uh, Colored, I just see like going 4 years at comp science is better to learn self. Okay, we'll touch on that. So any advice on how to choose a specialization in cybersecurity? It depends with your skills. It depends with what you're good at. It depends with what you like. Um, yeah, it just depends on with who you are. Again, I would say drop me a DM, then I'll ask you a few questions, and then I'll be able to suggest the best specialization for you. How much is the course? Charmaine, we have got different courses. We have our starter package, which is called Microsoft Circle, where for just $9 per month, you can access a lot of our courses, free courses that are accredited by Cisco certificates for just $9 a month. Um, then we have our boot camps, which are made to get you job ready in 6 months. They range from between 20 to 40,000 for 6 months with a guaranteed internship, right? The Microsoft Circle, the $9 a month does not have a guaranteed internship because it's not as in depth. It's more like a starter just for you to try out all the different things that we have to offer. Then you decide. Then our flagships are our accredited programs, which are SAQA, QCTO, NQF level 5, full qualifications with guaranteed internship with Cisco as well. That's the big one. That's the career changer product that we have, which can go from between 40 to 60K depending on the program, depending on the payment method that you choose, and a lot of things. So you can apply using the link on my bio, or you can go to melsofacademy.com, send in an application, and then you'll be able to get a custom payment plan or something to help you out. Botang, which courses are there on the site? So on the Microsoft Circle, we've got HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Python, AI, data science, and cybersecurity. And they're all $9 a month. So you can just, with one subscription, you can access all of them. You don't need to do $9 here, $9 there. And also, I must say that the $9 a month is an intro pricing for the first 100 users. And after that, it will go to $29 per month. And we'll keep it there for as long as God knows how long. We're going to keep it at $29. So only for the first 100 users, and it's launching this Monday, this coming Monday. It's got a mobile app and everything. And if you want more info on that, again, just drop me a DM. I'm sure everyone who's been dropping me a DM in the past few days has been getting a response, right? Is there any DM that I haven't responded to? I've received 400 DMs in the last 3-4 days, and all of them, I respond to all of them. Right? As long as you say free course and you spell it correctly. Please spell it correctly, okay? And don't put it on the comment. Make it a DM. Make sure you're following me, and then you DM me free course. Don't don't do it on the comments, guys. Like, the instructions are there. Okay. Keegan Govender on YouTube has a question. What are some good ways a software dev can upskill to become AI proof or even AI powered? That is an amazing question, Keegan. It shows me that you're thinking about the future. It shows me that you're thinking about not being replaced. So that's a great question. What are some good ways a software dev can upskill to become AI proof or even AI powered? This is what I'll say to you, Keegan. If you hear of a new AI tool that's out there, for example, Cursor or Lovable, you should be number one to use it, to try it out and use it. You should become the best at using AI tools. That's how you will become irreplaceable. That's how you will become irreplaceable. It's by learning about AI and being so good at using AI tools. You should be the best at writing prompts on ChatGPT. You should be the best at ideating. You should know how to compare the different large language models, know how they work. Vibe coding, use vibe coding, be great at vibe coding. That's how you become AI proof. You become the AI. You become the one that everyone knows. No, if I want something done quickly, I go to Keegan because Keegan knows how to use AI tools. So if you want to know how where to start, maybe you're just hearing AI this, AI that, and you're not really sure where to start, then definitely check out our our membership platform, the Microsoft Circle. We have a full course on AI. What is AI? How do you get started? What are the how does AI work? What are the best AI tools? And it's all available for just $9 per month. And you can try it out free for 7 days. If you don't, if yeah, just 7 days, you try it out and then you see what's up. So great question, Keegan. Definitely use AI, guys. I am using AI all the time. More Monet, the AWS course, what does it offer outside the certificates? I'm not sure which course you're referring to. What I do know is that AWS is highly, highly in demand. So please just tell me which AWS course you're referring to, and then I'll be able to give you an answer. Evans, what is the app called? The one for $9? Do you network? It's called Melsoft Circle. Okay, drop me a DM. I'll share with you the link. I'll also put it on my profile after this call. I'll put it on my profile and then you'll be able to register. But like I said, it's launching this Monday. It's launching on Monday, and you'll be able to, everything will be very much straightforward. It's just $9 a month with all the courses that I have mentioned. Vux Kumalo, what are the best laptops to use as a software development student? The best laptop is a MacBook Pro. If the budget allows, my friend, the best laptop. I know the Windows people will not like this. I know the Windows people will be like, nah, I disagree. And I know the Linux people will also disagree and they'll say stuff like, nah. But guys, we all know, even with phones, deep down, everyone wants an Apple product because they're the best. So the best laptop is a MacBook Pro. If you buy a good M2, M3 chip, if you can even afford the M4 Pro chip, then you're good for the next 8 years because those things don't break. However, if you are on a budget, I would say get something with 8 gigs of RAM. I used to recommend 4 gigs of RAM, but because now we're doing a lot of things with AI models and you want to put your Docker and your N8N and all these things on your local machine, then just look for something with 8 gigs RAM, Core i5, Core i7, Core i9. But the most important thing is your RAM, your memory. So yeah, most laptops nowadays have 8 gigs and more. Cool. Evans, to get an internship, is it better to go to networking events or go to companies or LinkedIn? What an amazing question, Evans. To get an internship, the best place to go to are events. Events, guys. Events are gold. Events are gold because everyone at an event, every single person at an event is there to meet new people. Everyone at an event is there to meet new people. So you are in an environment where people are receptive. You reach out to them, you say, "Hey, what's up? What are you doing?" You know, it's the best place to meet people, especially founder events. There are so many of them. Events with founders, events with CEOs, events with IT managers. The best place. I would go to events. I'll just spend. If, guys, getting a job is easy. If you want to get a job, just go and do events, networking events, and meet people. There are some people that go to events and then they don't talk to anyone, or you're shy. I understand. It's not easy if you're an introvert like me. It's not easy to go to someone and say hello. It's not easy. I know that. So you need to break out of that. You need to get over your fear of rejection and just say hi to someone. And once you've got that, you're good. Events are the best. Um, Hela, is there any hope for React devs in South Africa? Yes. Yes. React definitely is amazing. Tell me more, Hela. Are you struggling with getting a React opportunity? What's going on there? All right. Next question, Ashanti. My younger sister is studying digital marketing for now at UCT. What can she do next to find a job? Very simple. Your cousin that's doing digital marketing at UCT, what can she do to get a job? She must first identify 10 companies that she wants to work for, right? I'm giving you the playbook, and I hope that she actually takes it into account and put it into practice. Identify 10 companies that she wants to work for. Make sure that it's between 20 to 50 people. Okay. Why 20 to 50? Because companies with less than 20 people might not have the money or the budget to hire. And then companies with more than 50 people might be too big. It might be too difficult to get to the decision maker, right? So identify 10 companies with 20 to 50 people that she wants to work for and run a campaign for all of them, one by one. Run a campaign for them, whether she does some content for them or she runs some advertising for them for free. Okay. Then she produces results, and the results that she needs to produce are leads, not likes, not comments, not followers, none of that. Leads, actual leads. And then she goes to all those 10 and say, "Hey, Melsoft, I managed to get 8 people that are interested in your programs through this, what I did for you for free." Or, "Hey, Pilotech, I managed to get 4 companies that are looking for your services, and I did this through ABCD." Once she has delivered that value to the companies, then she can ask for, "If you want me to do more for you, I can do more for you. My rate or my salary requirement is ABCD." That's how you do it. That is what would work in today's age. That is what would guarantee she gets a job, because she is leading with value. She is giving value first. She's not saying, "Here's my CV, I did this certificate, can I get a job?" No, she is starting by proving herself by saying, "Hey, I know my stuff. Look at what I can do for you. I've managed to get you 8 leads." And if that company says no, you look for their direct competitor. And then you say, "I did this for your competition. I can do it for you too." I promise you, it will not take you more than 4 weeks, 6 weeks max to get something. So that's exactly what I'll do. Um, if you want more tactics and more tips like this, they are available in the membership platform, Melsoft Circle, which is $9 a month with a 7-day free trial. Okay. Noma, you hardly talk about Power Platform. What are your thoughts? Is it a good field to get into? Um, I wouldn't recommend something like Power Platform. I know about it. The reason why I wouldn't recommend it is that it's very limited to the kind of work and the kind of companies that you can work with or work for. So personally, I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't, that's not where I would start. It's one of those things that, you've used the Microsoft stack, you're great at SharePoint, you're great at Power BI, then, you add it on top of your skill sets as one of the things that you're good at. That's how I would, that's my thought on it. Okay. As a third year student, which companies should I look for that provides web development internship? Do the same thing. Look for companies with 20 to 50 people. They're they're there on LinkedIn. There are so many of them. They're at events. They're there. Look for those companies. Do the same thing. Build what I just said. I just said it. So do exactly what I just said. Evans, how much should an intern in IT software development be paid? If you're an intern, start for free. Okay. It's okay to start for free. But after you've got yourself some experience, maybe you've got 3 months or 6 months as an intern where you started for free, then maybe start at 6K, 8K, you know, 6K, 8K, 10K a month after 3 months of experience, after 6 months of experience, that's good. Then after that, you want to be around the 12K, 15K mark. And then it can really go up quickly. Hey, that's the thing about tech. Your first year is going to be the hardest. Your first year, you're going to eat a lot of dirt because you're unproven. No one knows about you. Nobody cares about you. But after you've got yourself a year or two of experience, then you can really start earning a lot more. So that is what I would recommend. Where do you think someone can volunteer to gain a bit of experience? Check out a website called Skilled Up Life. Skilled Up Life. And you can volunteer there, or check out a website called internpulse.com. Internpulse.com. Pulse as in the heart pulse. You can get some experience there as well. What if you're full-time employed but looking to transition and stipend? Yeah, for people that are fully employed, you're going to have to start from the beginning. You're going to have to start from scratch, unfortunately, unless you can transfer your skills. You're already doing something, and then um, you add on your skill set, then you can lobby a higher salary. There are some people that have done that. But if you want to get into tech, then typically you're going to have to start from scratch. There's no way around it. Okay. Just checking LinkedIn. Have I not been neglecting LinkedIn um, comments? I have not. Okay. All right, guys. I will now take Melsoft Academy related questions only for the next 10 minutes, and then we call it a day. Only Melsoft Academy related questions. Spur Ntlaka, do you need to have metric to apply to Melsoft Academy? The answer is yes. If you're doing an accredited program, you need a metric. You need an NQF4. If you're doing a boot camp, you need a metric, because if you don't have a metric, you're not going to do well in the programs. You need a metric. It's the only entry requirement that's needed. Um, More Monet, the one at Microsoft, the AWS Cloud Computing course. Okay, now I have to go back to your original question because I've answered a lot. I don't remember. Okay, what does it offer outside the certificate? Okay, so it gives you the certificate, right? You get the certificate, the AWS certification, and you also get the practical experience because you would have built projects. Microsoft Academy is a highly project-based environment. You learn by doing. You do your theory first if you're doing accredited programs, and then you spend the majority of the program in practicals. So you learn the hands-on experience of building a product from scratch and then deploying it to AWS. And it's a high income skill. It's a high demand skill because not many people are doing that. So yeah, it's highly practical. You get the certificates, you get the practice, and then at the end you get the work experience. Okay, I'm only answering Microsoft Academy questions because I am running out of time. Is your academy online or face to face? The academy is online with occasional face to face. So we do weekly weekly in person or bi-weekly depending on the season. We have a campus day this Friday. So if you want to come and see the campus, see the office, meet the team, or meet me, see me in person, then you can come to Rosebank. Our office is 173 Oxford Road, the WeWork in Rosebank. If you've seen the WeWork in Rosebank, close to Food Lovers, Game, Seattle Coffee at Rosebank Mall, then come through on Friday. Just come. You don't have to RSVP, but only this Friday, please. Okay, come anytime, 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock. You're gonna meet our students, you're gonna meet our mentors, you're gonna meet me. I'll be there in person. If you've got any questions, please feel free to come through. It would be really great to meet. I really love meeting you guys in person, especially people that I meet online. Um, so how do we get information about events? You join the Microsoft Circle for $9 a month. You will get access to all the events that are happening in tech in South Africa. All the events that are happening, online events, in-person events, any event that's worth attending will be on our platform. So that's where you'll get all your information about tech events. Miss FC, do you offer data analyst at Melsoft? We currently only offer data science. We only have data science. We don't have data analyst yet. Which boot camps do you offer at Melsoft? So we offer software development, cybersecurity, data science, and UI UX design. Those are the 4 boot camps or accredited programs that we offer at Microsoft Academy. Nobuntu, could you please just retype because I am scrolling and I can't find your question. So please just retype. Um, do you offer software testing? The answer is no. And the reason we don't offer software testing is because me as the founder, I don't believe in software testing. I don't think it's gonna last. I think it's on its way out. So we don't offer software testing. Okay, cool. Moody, are your bootcamps also online based? The answer is yes. They are fully online based. They are fully online based. In fact, 80 to 90% of our students, we have never met them in person. We've only seen them online. So yeah, it's fully online based. If you're doing the accredited programs, you need to be in South Africa because there is a day that we will call you to come and write your accredited exam. But if you're doing the boot camps, then you can do them entirely online. Um, can I do a boot camp in data science while studying information technology at university? My recommendation would be to finish your degree first because you might struggle. You might struggle to handle the workload. Uh, Nobuntu, I was asking if the bootcamp guarantees an internship. The answer is yes, it guarantees an internship. And I explained how it works. So I think you were not there. The way it works is that we are required to give you an internship. Okay. Um, for us to get accreditation, we firstly have to partner with companies that offer work integrated learning. So we guarantee you an internship because, firstly, we give you the tech skills. So we teach you how to code, we teach you how to build products, right? Then you write exams, you get your certificates and all that. So now you're good. Now you're competent because you've got certificates, you've got portfolio and all that. Then after that, we help you with your LinkedIn profile, with your CV, with your portfolio projects, and all the things that add on top. So you've got the skills and now you look good, right? We shine you up, like CV and all that stuff. We shine you up, we make you look good. Then we introduce you to our hiring partners when we know that you're ready and you're good. At the moment, we have a 95% placement rate, 95% graduate placement rate. There's only one student so far out of the 40 or so graduates that we've had that hasn't been placed. And that's because she just finished. She literally just finished. And it's gonna be a walk in the park to place her because she's in great demand. Her name is Zoe. So yeah, how long is the boot camp for? The boot camp is between 6 to 12 months, depending on the program that you choose, whether you want something that's accredited or something that's not accredited. It's 6 to 12 months. How do you enroll and how much is cybersecurity and data science? Cost is between 30 to 60K with payment plans, with student loans, with a lot of things. So your payment plan is customized to you. Some people pay once off, some people pay in 6 months, some pay in 12 months, some pay in 24 months. So it's customized to you and your situation. And the way to enroll is to just, you can drop me a DM now, or you can apply using the link on my bio since you're watching this on TikTok. Tumza, how if I want to enroll, if I want to join, do I enroll the same year or the year before? We have rolling cohorts. The next class is on the 7th of July. Then we will have one more intake this year. And then after that, the next opportunity will be in February. So you can either start now or you can start in a couple of months, or you can start in February, where the majority of people actually start in February. Nobuntu, thank you so much. All right, thank you, Nobuntu. I appreciate. Is there an age limit to the courses? There is no age limit. The only age limit is on internships, where we can't give an internship to someone that's over the age of 35. The reason for this is not us. We are just an institution, okay? We are an accredited institution, and we have to do things based on what the government wants. So the government is incentivizing youth employment, youth employment, youth employment. So we can only guarantee an internship if you're between 18 to 35. However, we will still try our best to place you. We will still give you the skills that you need. You will still learn within the same environment as everyone else. And trust me, as long as you're good, as long as you're great at what you do, no one really cares about your age except the government. So that's what we can offer you. Please be prepared for the workload. It can get overwhelming. That's absolutely true. fortunate. It is quite intense. I mean, it's software engineering. Anything with engineering is supposed to be hard. If it was easy, everyone would do it. And if everyone would do it, then it wouldn't have any value. So it's difficult, but the best thing about learning at Melsoft is that you get support. So you have the classes that are online, then you've got a mentor that starts with you until the end. So at any time when you're stuck, you can book a link. You literally have a Google Calendar link that you can book at any time and sit with someone one on one and go through the problem that you have, right? Then you also have peer to peer learning because you will see that a lot of value is found in the other students that you're learning with. They can help you with your problem and you can help them with their problem. And always, it's funny because when you start teaching someone how to do something, you actually learn. When you teach something, you learn it. So the community at Melsoft is one of our biggest things that we are very passionate about. You're never alone. There's always someone that's there to guide you. And if you miss an assignment, you miss a due date, there's someone who's calling you saying, "What's up? What's going on?" So we really try our best to make sure that you're never alone and that you finish with the goals that you have, which is to get a job. So, guys, that brings us to the end of today's live stream. We do these lives every single Wednesday at 7 o'clock. If you have missed this live, you can catch the replay on YouTube. Um, just go to the Melsoft Academy channel on YouTube and you can watch this replay. And if you are interested in joining Melsoft Academy, please drop me a DM, drop me a message, or apply using the link on my bio. You can get all the information there. We are launching Melsoft Circle this Monday. It's only $9 a month to become a Melsofter. It's never been this accessible for you to start getting into tech with structure, with accredited certificates, with things that actually matter, and everything is there. If you want to meet me again this Friday, I will personally be at WeWork 173 Oxford Road. Just come to WeWork, meet me, meet the mentors, meet the other students. Come and see what's up. Come and see what we're doing behind the scenes. We're not hiding. We're opening this to anyone. Just come, guys. Just come and see where we're at, see what's happening. And don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger. And if you need anything, I'm always there on DM. Drop me a DM. If I don't get to your DM in 5 or 10 minutes, please send me another DM. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Really appreciate your time. We will do this again next week. Don't forget to pray. Don't forget to give glory to the Lord because He is still King. Don't forget to say thank you to the Lord Jesus Christ for dying for you. Don't forget to say, "I love you, Lord Jesus." Don't forget to forgive that person who hurt you because if you don't forgive, you will not be forgiven. Okay. Now it's turning into a sermon. So I'm going to stop the live stream on melsoftsacademy.com and just say a few words of encouragement to the TikTok audience.